Good morning and welcome to our thought for today on Palm Sunday. And this morning we're going to focus very briefly on the meaning of Palm Sunday. Most Christians will understand or have a clear idea, hopefully, of what Palm Sunday represents, but many of you probably who've just joined me of a different faith belief may struggle with Palm Sunday. So first, let us take a deep breath and just relax. And ask your spiritual guide, your teacher, whoever you pray to reawaken your heart, to listen to some of the words that I will share with you about Palm Sunday. Well, I googled Palm Sunday and I found lots of different positive, inspirational information, but one that really caught my attention was this one: 9 facts about Palm Sunday. 9 facts about Palm Sunday. Many Christians will recognize Palm Sunday on April the 9th this year. But here are a few basic facts about its meaning, although there may be some variation based on denomination. Fact 1. Palm Sunday commemorates the triumphant arrival of Christ into Jerusalem. The day was marked by crowds who had gathered in Jerusalem for Passover, waving palm branches and proclaiming Christ as their Messiah. Fact 2. It is considered the final Sunday of Lent, although many continue their Lenten sacrifices or goals throughout the week leading up to Easter Sunday. Fact 3. Palm Sunday marks the beginning of Holy Week, which includes Holy Thursday or Maundy Thursday, Good Friday, and the Easter vigils that are held on Holy Saturday leading up to Easter Sunday. The days between Palm Sunday and Holy Thursday are known as Holy Monday, Holy Tuesday, and Holy Wednesday. Fact 4. Palms are distributed during the service, having been blessed by the vicar or the priest. And they may include an entrance procession into the church with the palms being waved in the air and placed on the altar. Fact 5. Children often enjoy participating in Palm Sunday service dressed in their spring Sunday best. Fact 6. The Mass or service includes a reading of the Passion, which is a narrative of Jesus' capture, suffering, and death. It's rather a long gospel. And fact 7, Palm Sunday, also known as Passion Sunday in some denominations. And fact 8, Palm Sunday is described in all 4 of the Gospels of the New Testament Christian Bible. And finally, fact 9, to dispose of palms, it is recommended that people return the palms to nature by safely burning them. It's a beautiful day, like here, and I want you just for a moment in our guided meditation to visualize that you are one of the crowd, full of excitement at the arrival of Jesus the Messiah, the prophesied one in Isaiah. And as you enter Jerusalem, you see the Christ on a donkey, surrounded by his disciples. And your curiosity and your heartstrings are pulling you towards Jesus. And you finally make your way by pushing and shoving And there you are by his side. And you notice that he catches your eye. And he looks at you with such a smile that it's a smile you can never forget. It has many meanings, but the one that's touching your heart is that Christ is the Son of God. He was born for this day to be proclaimed the Messiah, the King of the Jews. Jesus takes your hand and asks you to walk closer to him. And as he touches your hand, you begin to discern there is another meaning to Palm Sunday. It is the beginning of a week of preparation and celebration of Christ's ultimate giving of himself for you. In his eyes you notice tears. There are tears of joy, but there are tears of sadness. Because though Christ came for the whole world, for all God's children, of all denominations, creeds, and beliefs, only a few have chosen to walk with him in this procession. Many who are here are caught up in the emotion of the day. But when the facts hit home and the reality of what Christ is about to do strikes a chord in their heart, they run, as his disciples ran. When confronted by the high priests, "You are a disciple of his," they denied it. And even in the Garden of Gethsemane on Maundy, Thursday evening, where his disciples fell asleep and Jesus was alone, when he was betrayed by Judas, and even Peter denied Jesus 3 times, they walked away. They were confused and angry. But today we begin our celebration by waving palms. And you are there with your palm. You're waving it in the air. Your heart is rejoicing that you have held the hand of the Messiah and that he smiled at you. But he also spoke to your heart to say, "I am giving my life for you, that you might be free, and that you will surrender your heart to a God of love." And you continue on your journey with Jesus right into the center of Jerusalem. And it is a beautiful day. The sun is shining, people are happy, but there are bystanders who are seething, who are fuming, and they are the Sadducees and the Pharisees, the priests of the temple, who are stuck in dogma and the letter of the law. They are giving lip service to their God, and their hearts are closed. But your heart is open, and you are aware of the significance of this holy day and the beginning of the greatest love story that was ever told or ever shared with mankind. So relax now and allow the Spirit of God come upon you to give you the strength in the coming days to enter the festival of Holy Week and to appreciate its significance for you as a child of God. That God sent the Son, the Incarnate One, to offer his life as a love offering for you and your freedom. And though every child of God is called to this, like the 10 lepers who were healed, only one came back. Because we live in a society that's really more to do with the takers community than sharing. And that applies to the men and women who've dedicated their lives to God. They start off with all the enthusiasm as they have with us within our community. They're full of great ideas. But when the temptations come, when the Antichrist strikes on their heart, rather than surrender it to God, they process it and they lose the simplicity of what it is to be in service to the Messiah. Are you one that will walk away when Christ needs you in a world that has become despiritualized, where many are more focused on greed and selfishness and inflicting pain, such as chemical warfare on innocent children like in Syria this week? Or will you stay the course, having laid a solid foundation in prayer, in fasting, and in the discipline of your senses? Are you willing today to walk with Christ? Or would you rather run? We ask the Lord Christ for his blessing, and we say, Father, Mother God, you have called each one of us, regardless of our belief, to enter the Paschal mystery as children of Abraham. And you have carved us on the palm of your hand. And each day you breathe the breath of your Holy Spirit into our being, so that we may fall in love with our first love, that is you. So bless this day and give us the strength and the tenacity of will to know who you really are, to know and discern what you did for us, and to reawaken in our heart a desire to surrender our ego and our earthly cravings, and to take up our cross as you did and follow you like Francis and Claire in a spirit of joy, a spirit of service, and in a spirit of humility. Namaste, Shalom, Inshallah, Pax et Bonum, OmShanti, Sola di Caritas, Salam Alaikum, and may the peace of the Christ on this beautiful feast of Palm Sunday be with you in these coming days, so that you on Easter Sunday will arise with the Christ in your heart and be a liberated child of God. Have a beautiful day, dear friends, till we meet again.